I got a question for some of you Maplers. How retarded are you? Hello everybody, Emma here and welcome back to another episode of Road to Max Damage, where we try and hit the damage cap using Mesos only. Now, I'm going to start the episode off with the Meso tip, mainly because I'm not good at keeping track of if I do them or not. Now, I chose this tip specifically because last episode, as you know, I finished my tattoo and I'm really happy about it. But this is a pretty decent face accessory for what it is, and I want to, make the most out of this. So I'm going to teach you how to utilize this new feature, relatively new feature Nexon has, and it's called the transfer hammer. So you get it by going here, and basically what the transfer hammer does is that it basically transfers potentials up to epic and stats and Star Force -1 star over to from one item to another item that is within 10 levels of the item you are transferring it from. So as you can see from here, for example, a cracked ring can be transferred over to a solid ring, and a solid ring can be transferred over to a reinforced ring, but who the hell would ever do that? Now, if you look over here, I have the Onyx Maple Gun, which is a level 100 face accessory, and for those who know items well enough, there is an item that Zakun drops that's pretty common and cheap called the Condensed Power Crystal, and this is a level 110 face accessory. And my good friend Andy is selling it for 2 mesos. Perfect. Let's give a shout out to Andy for always putting something cheap in his store. Now, I don't know how to describe this, but I'm just gonna tell it straight up that you have to be pretty knowledgeable about the game and the market to understand what I'm gonna do here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer this Onyx Maple Gum over to this Condensed Power Crystal, and I have 6% strength here, so I'm primarily selling strength. So with the remaining leftover scroll counts, I want to use percent strength scrolls. So we're gonna throw it over here, and as you can see, the Onyx Maple Gum gets transferred over to the Condensed Power Crystal. I lose 1 star, so now it's 7 stars, but I keep the 6% strength, and that's what is important here, because a 6% strength Condensed Power Crystal actually sells for about 150 mil to 200 mil. So just because I kept this instead of throwing it away after I finish my tattoo, I get some nice amounts going back. So now if I hit transfer, there we go. We have a pretty decent Condensed Power Crystal. So now if we just finish Star Forcing it, there we go. We have a pretty decent item to sell now. And I think the lesson that I'm trying to give, or the Meso tip, is that you can salvage and utilize so many of your junk, and you'd be surprised as to what the possibilities you can do are with your items. So don't throw away junk unless you know it's absolutely worthless. And let's get on with the episode. Because there's an opportunity to show you right now, I'm going to do 2 Meso tips this episode. And it's not really, what's the word? Beneficial for this FM spot, but I'm going to show you the store. So as you can see here, this person is selling a bunch of random crap for 25k each. And notice how it's in a door spot. Now, I have seen similar stores like this in FM 1 to 6, where they have stores that just sell a bunch of really useless junk, but they're taking up the damn spot, and let's just say you want it. Now, if you combine the total cost of all of these items, this is probably gonna cost 1 mil or something from the looks of it. 1 or 2 mil at most. So basically what you can do is just like stand right on top of them and buy them out, because essentially you're just paying, if I'm using this store's example, 1 to 2 mil for this spot. Now, if I saw this store in FM 1 to 6, I'd buy all of these things within a heartbeat. But because this is FM 8, I might consider doing it if there isn't any better spots as I try and go look for an FM spot. Oh, thank the shoot, I swore. Oh, thank you, my Tyrant Bowman stuff finally sold. God, it is impossible to sell Bowman gear. Impossible, I tell you. I think I'm only going to use the 80% equip enhancement scrolls on Bowman capes now. And I never redeem Bowman Tyrant stuff, but I got that from Marvel. So I'm just so happy that they finally sold after like a whole week or two of trying to sell it. Okay, I'm being really generous this episode. I'm just giving away Meso tips here and there, left and right. I am Oprah of Meso tips right now. You get a Meso tip. You get a Meso tip. Everyone gets a freaking Meso tip. Alright, listen up, you punks. I'm reading the comments right now and someone's asking if a Magnificent Zakum Soul is worth to sell. And some idiot is like, it's not even worth it, man. It's, like, allow me to quote this guy. Before chat expires. Here we are. If I had a Magnificent Zakum Soul, would I be able to sell? Probably not. Fair enough. And then he goes on to say, I mean, it's not worth the effort to sell. Depending on who. If you're super rich, which I'm sure this guy who's asking the question probably isn't, because if he were to be rich, then he would already know that a Magnificent Zakum Soul is probably worthless because he already has enough experience in the game to know that it's not worth. So then I comment, free money is free money right here. And then this guy's like, it's not free money if you have to put the effort to get it, when that same effort could net you so much more. Oh, I'm sorry. Is defeating normal Zakum that difficult for you? And not only is it that difficult for you to defeat normal Zakum, which I'm sure is a real struggle for any character nowadays, is it so hard to collect 10 Zakum Souls that take up 1 slot in your inventory or 1 slot in a soul bag and double click 10 souls? I'm sorry, but if that's a lot of effort to you, I can only imagine that getting out of bed and putting on your fucking clothes on would be even more difficult. And then he goes on to explain, need effort to find buyer for a shitty soul. Okay, that's fair enough. It makes sense. No one really wants a Magnificent Zakum Soul. But free money is free money. A Magnificent Soul is worth something, even if it's the worst soul in the game, because it gives you good stats. Surely it may not be worth it for some people, such as myself, to go through the effort to try and collect a bunch of Zakum Souls and to try and get the Magnificent Zakum Soul. But even I pick up Zakum Souls because I have pet loot on. And even if I don't have pet loot on, it's not that hard to pick up a Zakum Soul. It's not that big of a deal. This guy's making it such a big deal that you have to... It's like you're running a fucking triathlon just to get a Magnificent Zakum Soul. No, it's not. So the Meso tip I'm trying to give you guys right now is free money is free money. If you're poor enough for it, get it. I don't know about you, but that sort of attitude just seems to be like a really spoiled mentality. It's bad mentality for new players. You're just setting them up for failure if all they're expecting is the best out of anything. We all start from somewhere, and even if that somewhere is a Magnificent Zakum Soul, or even snail shells, good for you, as long as you're starting. This guy's attitude is like, I don't even want to bother to start, even if it's handed to me on a silver platter. Moral of this Meso tip, as I calm down, free money is free money, just take it if you can. Alright, so I think this episode will end up being a Meso episode because I, myself, am gonna be making, or attempt to make a bunch of Meso. As you can see here, I have 6 peace socks. This is ridiculous. Okay, so where did I get these peace socks? I did not spend 24k NX. I actually got all of these for free. The Maplehood event lets you get 2 per character, and in Scania I have my hero, my Night Lord, and my dual blade, and I have a Cannon Master. Plus, I have a second Cannon Master that I could level up to 33. So right now I have 6, but in actuality, when I go to the cash shop, I'll show you guys. I have 8 P-Socks, just like that. 32k saved. Oh my goodness. And this means that if I level up that last Cannon Master to 33, this means I can get 10 P-Socks this Saturday and 10 P-Socks next Saturday. So I cannot pass this opportunity up because Tyrants just make me so much money. As you can see here, I have an untradeable 12% luck 5-star Thief Cape here. And then I'm not going to be selling this in case I ever like leave for a bit and I can't log into Maple or whatever, and I'll lose this pendant slot. I'll at least have a backup superior belt so to complete the superior set, because that's important. But yeah, so I have this to P-Sock. I can also P-Sock my old helmet, and so over here you can see that I have 68 Magnus coins. So after today's Magnus runs, I'm gonna be able to get a Tyrant boot, and this is the reason why I'm holding on to some cubes right now I got from yesterday. It's because I'm gonna be getting all these capes and making them unique and reselling them. But since I have so many, I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to farm a Magnus reset ticket. Hopefully I'll be able to do it today. I definitely was not prepared for this because I just wanted to make music, so this week I just did nothing but make music and do dailies. So that means we gotta go to Critias and farm before double XP happens. So I'll see you on the other side, and yeah. Okay, we got the ticket, so let's go do hard mag twice. Holy crap, with 1 life left at 12 minutes, I clear him. Oh my god, I was so pissed. That was like the closest of closest. Okay, time to use the ticket. Where is it? There we go. And round 2, here we go. Okay, so here we are at downtown Black Market. I'm gonna show a pretty cool trick. So right now, I'm indecisive about what boot to buy, and I do want to buy a boot because I want to use the P-Sock. And I'm gonna show you a quick trick here. Do I have enough owls? I do need owls for this, so okay, we're gonna go to Ardent Mill, and notice how I'm in a place that is nowhere near an FM. And to use an owl, I need to go to FM. And just like that, because of this Ardent Mill shortcut button, I can go straight to FM. And because I have owls, I can go check out the prices. And I have exactly 4, which is perfect. So I'm just going to check how much is Tyrant Hades boots. So 3.5 minimum, 4 bill for it unique, so I'm not too happy about that. So let's check Thief boots. I think I'm gonna lean towards the Mage boots, but as you can see, unique boots seem to be around 4 bill, which is actually that warrior boot is just ridiculously cheap. Someone should go pick it up, but yeah, let's see how much. Yeah, here we are. So this is a much better result. I know that after today, there's going to be different boots around, but it seems that doing the mage boots are the best because there's not many in the market, and the one that I'm trying to match is this one, which is ridiculously overpriced, so I can definitely go for it. So that helps my decision that I'm going to. Whoa, what are these? That's weird. Alright, so that made my decision that I am picking up a mage boot. So let's go and do Hermes, right? Hermes? Yeah, magician. So let's buy that. Perfect. So I got 3 5-star capes from last run. I'm doing the double run, of course. So that makes 4. And I have 2 more leftover P-Socks, so I can be a little bit more careless with the capes. I just basically need 2 I need 2 5-star capes. Okay, 2 hard mags done. So I am very fortunate. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star capes. Sorry, Skype. Uh, and then I have the Hermes boot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. I have 6 P-socks here, and all that's left is a pirate cape or a bowman cape. So here's what's gonna happen. If I blow up my pirate cape, I'm going to just P-sock the bowman cape clean. If I make the pirate cape 5-starred, then I will blow up the bowman cape for fun. So here we go. 3, come on. 4, come on. Last one, please. Come on. There we go. So let's have some fun with the bowman cape, because no one wants a bowman cape. Alright, so let's use the normal equip enhancement scrolls and see how far we can get before it blows up. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching this episode of Rope. I'm just kidding. I just finished editing everything up to now, up to this point. And I just realized I'm kind of under the normal episode length, so I'm going to do more stuff. Although this is still going to be a shorter episode. I'm trying to make them shorter because I don't really want people to sit down for half an hour for me. I don't think I'm worth that time, so yeah. Quick funny story though, while playing yesterday, my up arrow key broke on my laptop, so I had to order a replacement, but luckily my numpad on my laptop also substitutes as arrow keys, so thankfully I can still play MapleStory. Otherwise I'd be stuck in one map forever because I can't use a portal. So here we are with a lot of cubes, and these are some cubes I want to pay attention to. So here's 4 Meister cubes I got from today and yesterday from bossing. And I feel like it's about time that I'm going to start cubing over these pieces of equipment, because none of this stuff is useful to me, even though drop rate is nice to have. These are not the equips that should have drop rate. It's going to suck because I might get less cubes in the future, but I need to cap because they're removing the damage cap soon, and I don't know how long it's going to take me with Mesos only, so we might as well start now. Alright, here goes. And also, it's road to max damage, so I have to do something that's on to the road to max damage. Here we go. A series of trash lines. 12% strength. Should I keep this? If I equip it, it still makes me have even HP, so... you know what? Yeah. Just gonna keep going until I get 2 lines. Okay, 9%. That's not so bad. It's still gonna give me even HP, that's not good. So yeah, I think the idea is going to be that I'm going to try and get 18% strength or more on the pendant first before I move on to these other equips, because I do need the drop rate for more cubes. And just to finish it off, I'm going to use these to try and tier up my tyrants. Oh, okay. One last Meso tip for this episode. As you can see, some of these capes are 3-lined and some of these are just epic pot. The secret is, the ones that are epic potted, they're 2 lines when I revealed them when they were rare. So because having 2-lined pieces of equipment isn't, it's not really eye candy to people who want to buy stuff. When it comes to that, you should leave the epic potential just like that, and just don't reveal it, and just have the other person buy it and reveal it for themselves to be disappointed. I have no more stamps, and I bought out FM Perfect Potential stamps, and it cost me quite a bit. So that's all of the stamps that were in FM, and if there was more, I totally would just stamp them, but I'm out on the event shop, and I'm just out of stamps, period. So let's get cubing, shall we, to end the episode? I'm going to be... Okay, that went much more better than expected. So we have a lot of we have a lot of cubes to go through for this one. What the fuck? Are you kidding me right now? What is this luck? What is this luck? I'm crying right now. I can't be this lucky, can I? Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess I'll just try and cube this hat so that I get a better stat. Okay, there we go. I have 6% strength on it, so that's sellable. Oh my god. I really don't want to reveal these because it's not 3-lined. I swear I gotta do more cubing on camera. That's just absurd luck. Alright, so I'm just gonna double check. See if there's any potential stamps. Okay, let's see. Bonus. That's normal one. Okay, so there's only perfect potential stamps here. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. I bought 2 of them for 400, and I am willing to spend a bit more just so I can get a 3rd cape unique. I don't want to bother fixing the lines on my unique Empress when I have these babies to sell, and they sell for a lot, so I'm gonna be rich. Where do you even find these tradable ones? Do you get them in maybe Gachapon? Who knows? Okay, so that's just really absurd luck. For sure, oops, lag. For sure I am going to be throwing the stamp onto the Thief Cape. So when I reveal it, wait, what? What? Since when? I'm so confused right now, what? Okay, well, I guess we can reveal another one. So let's do the Bowman or Pirate. I'm gonna do the Bowman. So here we go, gonna stamp it. It's a nice 6% dex and 12 dex, so perfect. I don't remember the Thief Cape being 3-lined, but I guess I was wrong. If you're not sure, the lines actually pass on to the next tier. So if you have 2 lines on rare and then you throw the epic pot on and then you reveal it, it's 2 lines as well. It won't be 3. So I guess it was 3 all along, but that's just amazing luck right here. So let's start throwing more cubes on this cape. I definitely don't think I'm gonna be lucky that I'll get a 3rd tier up, but who knows? I have a lot of cubes. But from the looks of things, it doesn't look like it, so at least I finally have something to work on when I go bossing, which is nice. I always don't know what to use I never know what to use my Master Craftsman cubes on, so this is nice. Imagine if it tiered up again. Okay, no. So that's it from me. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. It's full of Meso tips and just a little bit of Road to Max Damage. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next episode. Bye!